Did you know that Allegra Versace, the heiress of the iconic fashion empire, has a fortune of over $800 million? Yet, her life is a rollercoaster of challenges and complexities. What happens when immense wealth can't shield you from personal struggles? Stick around as we unravel the intricate layers of Allegra's life and explore how she navigates the glamorous yet tumultuous world of high society. Without further delay, let's get started. Allegra Versace was born on June 30, 1986, into a family synonymous with luxury and style. Her father, Paul Beck, was a former model, and her mother, Donatella Versace, is the renowned creative director of the Versace fashion house. Growing up in such an illustrious environment, one might assume Allegra's life was a fairy tale. However, the reality is far more complicated. The pressure to uphold the family legacy can be overwhelming. Allegra was thrust into the limelight at a young age, often overshadowed by her mother's larger-than-life persona. Chapter 1. The Legacy of Versace. The Versace name is synonymous with opulence and creativity, and Allegra's childhood was steeped in this world of high fashion. From an early age, she was exposed to the intricacies of the fashion industry, attending runway shows and mingling with celebrities. However, this glamorous lifestyle came with its own set of challenges. Allegra was constantly compared to her mother and uncle, Gianni Versace, who was a fashion visionary. This environment fostered a sense of expectation that would follow her throughout her life. Growing up in the Versace household meant being surrounded by creativity and glamour, but it also came with immense pressure. The world of high fashion is not just about aesthetics, it is also about maintaining an image, and for Allegra, this was a heavy burden to bear. The expectations placed upon her were not just professional, but personal as well. She often felt the weight of her family's legacy, which loomed large over her identity. As a child, Allegra was often seen as a reflection of her family's success, making it difficult for her to forge her own path. Despite these pressures, Allegra's early years were not devoid of joy. She shared a close bond with her uncle Gianni, who was not just a mentor, but also a source of inspiration. His creative genius and passion for fashion left an indelible mark on her. Allegra often recalls the moments spent in Gianni's studio, where she was captivated by the artistry of fashion design. These experiences ignited a spark within her, fostering a love for art and aesthetics that would shape her future. Chapter 2. A Life in the Spotlight. As Allegra transitioned into her teenage years, the spotlight grew increasingly intense. She became a fixture at high-profile events, including Milan Fashion Week, where she was often seen sitting front row alongside fashion icons. However, the constant attention had its downsides. The media scrutinized her every move, often focusing on her weight and appearance. Allegra struggled with anorexia during her teenage years, a battle that many young women face but is magnified when you are in the public eye. The pressure to conform to societal beauty standards can be suffocating, especially for someone who is already under the microscope due to their family name. Allegra's struggles with her body image were exacerbated by the relentless media coverage. Headlines often painted her as the troubled heiress, which only intensified her feelings of isolation and inadequacy. This experience serves as a poignant reminder of the darker side of fame, where public perception can overshadow personal reality. Allegra's battle with anorexia was not just a personal struggle, it was a reflection of the toxic culture surrounding body image in the fashion industry. The emphasis on thinness and perfection can create an environment where young women feel compelled to meet unrealistic standards. Allegra once remarked, "People see the glamour, but they don't see the pain behind the scenes." This statement resonates with many who feel the burden of societal expectations, highlighting the gap between public personas and private struggles. In an effort to reclaim her narrative, Allegra began to speak openly about her experiences with mental health. She became an advocate for body positivity, using her platform to challenge the unrealistic standards set by the fashion industry. Her journey towards self-acceptance was not easy, but it became a crucial part of her identity. Chapter 3. The Tragic Loss of Gianni Versace. In July 1997, Allegra faced a devastating loss when her uncle, Gianni Versace, was tragically murdered outside his Miami home. This event not only shook the fashion world, but also left a profound impact on Allegra and her family. The loss of Gianni was a turning point for Allegra. She inherited a substantial portion of his estate, but the emotional toll was immeasurable. Gianni was not just a successful designer, he was also a mentor and father figure to Allegra. His death marked a significant shift in her life, thrusting her into the spotlight in a way she had never experienced before. Allegra once shared, "I lost my uncle, my mentor, and my friend. Money can't replace that." This statement underscores the notion that wealth cannot shield us from grief. The emotional scars left by such a loss are profound, and for Allegra, navigating her grief while managing her newfound wealth was a daunting challenge. In the aftermath of Gianni's murder, Allegra found herself grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. The media frenzy surrounding the incident added another layer of complexity to her grief. She was thrust into the public eye as the heiress of the Versace empire, and the pressure to maintain the family's legacy weighed heavily on her shoulders. Allegra often felt like she was living in a fishbowl, with every aspect of her life scrutinized by the media. Despite the challenges, Allegra sought solace in her family. Her mother, Donatella, became a source of support during this difficult time. Together, they navigated the complexities of grief while trying to honor Gianni's legacy. Allegra's relationship with her mother deepened as they leaned on each other for strength. This bond would prove to be a crucial lifeline for Allegra as she faced the challenges ahead. Chapter 4: Finding Her Identity. With her family's legacy weighing heavily on her shoulders, Allegra sought to carve out her own identity. She pursued a degree in art history at the University of California, Los Angeles, showcasing her desire to explore her passions beyond the fashion industry. This academic path allowed her to immerse herself in the world of art, a field that offered a different kind of expression and creativity. Allegra's journey is relatable to many. She faced the challenge of defining herself outside of her family's shadow. As she once remarked, "I want to be known for who I am, not just as the Versace heiress." This sentiment resonates with anyone who has ever felt the pressure to conform to expectations. Her pursuit of education was not just about gaining knowledge, it was also a quest for self-discovery. Allegra wanted to prove to herself and the world that she was more than just a name. She had her own dreams and aspirations. During her time at UCLA, Allegra immersed herself in the study of art, exploring various movements and styles. She developed a deep appreciation for creativity and the power of expression through art. This period of her life was transformative, allowing her to step away from the pressures of the fashion industry and focus on her personal growth. Allegra found joy in the freedom of self-exploration, and her experiences at university helped shape her worldview. Allegra also began to explore her interests outside of academia. She took up painting and photography, finding solace in creative outlets that allowed her to express her emotions. These artistic endeavors became a form of therapy for her, providing a much-needed escape from the pressures of her public life. Chapter 5: The Influence of Wealth. Having access to $800 million may seem like a dream come true, but Allegra's life illustrates that wealth can complicate relationships. Friends and acquaintances often have ulterior motives, leading to feelings of isolation. Allegra has expressed her desire for authentic relationships, stating, "It's hard to trust people when they know you have money." This struggle is familiar to many who have experienced the dichotomy of wealth and friendship. The luxury that comes with being a Versace heiress can often feel like a double-edged sword. While she enjoys the privileges that wealth affords, Allegra is acutely aware of the distance it can create between her and others. The fear of being judged or misunderstood can lead to loneliness, a feeling that is often exacerbated by the pressures of high society. Allegra's candidness about her struggles serves as a reminder that wealth does not equate to happiness or fulfillment. Despite her financial security, Allegra often feels trapped by the expectations that accompany her wealth. She has spoken about the difficulties of maintaining genuine friendships, as many people are drawn to her for her money rather than her personality. This reality can be isolating, leading Allegra to question the authenticity of her relationships. She longs for connections that are based on mutual respect and understanding rather than financial status. In an effort to combat this loneliness, Allegra has sought out meaningful connections with individuals who share her values. She has become involved in various philanthropic endeavors, using her wealth to support causes that resonate with her. Chapter 6: The fashion industry and Allegra's role. In recent years, Allegra has taken steps to become more involved in the family business. While she initially distanced herself from the fashion world, she has begun to embrace her role as an ambassador for the Versace brand. This transition marks a significant shift in her relationship with the family legacy. Allegra's vision for the future of Versace blends traditional craftsmanship with contemporary design. She aims to honor her family's legacy while also making it her own. This balance is crucial in a rapidly changing fashion landscape. Allegra recognizes the importance of innovation in keeping the brand relevant, and her fresh perspective brings a new energy to the iconic label. By stepping into this role, she not only pays homage to her family's history, but also asserts her own identity within the fashion world. Her journey reflects the complexities of navigating tradition and modernity, a challenge that many in the industry face today. Allegra's involvement in the fashion industry has also allowed her to advocate for change from within. She has expressed a desire to promote body positivity and inclusivity within the brand, recognizing the need for representation in fashion. Allegra understands that the industry has a responsibility to reflect the diversity of its audience, and she is committed to being a part of that change. Her vision for Versace includes creating collections that celebrate individuality and empower individuals to embrace their unique beauty. As Allegra steps into her role within the family business, she also faces the challenge of living up to her family's legacy. The pressure to succeed can be daunting, but Allegra remains determined to carve her own path. She is focused on building a brand that resonates with the next generation while honoring the principles that have made Versace a household name. Chapter 7: The future of Allegra Versace. As Allegra continues to navigate her life, she remains a figure of intrigue and inspiration. With her wealth, she has the means to create change, both in the fashion industry and in the lives of those around her. Allegra's story is a reminder that wealth does not equate to happiness. Her journey reflects the complexities of life, emphasizing the importance of authenticity, mental health, and genuine connections. Looking ahead, Allegra is poised to make a significant impact in both her personal and professional life. As she embraces her role within the Versace brand, she also continues to advocate for mental health awareness and support. Her journey serves as a powerful reminder that even amidst the glitz and glamour, the human experience is filled with challenges. Allegra's resilience and determination to forge her own path are qualities that resonate with many people, making her a relatable and inspiring figure. Allegra's vision for the future includes expanding her philanthropic efforts and continuing to advocate for mental health awareness. She hopes to create programs that provide resources and support for individuals struggling with mental health issues, particularly young people. By leveraging her platform, Allegra aims to foster a culture of understanding and acceptance, encouraging individuals to prioritize their mental well-being. As she navigates the complexities of her life, Allegra remains committed to her personal growth. Whether through art, fashion, or philanthropy, Allegra is determined to make a positive impact in the world while staying true to herself. So what can we learn from Allegra Versace's life? It's a powerful reminder that even with immense wealth, the human experience is filled with challenges. We all face our own battles, and it's okay to seek help and support. If you found Allegra's story as captivating as I did, please give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about the pressures of wealth and fame? Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing stories like this one. Thanks for watching.